that's kind of quirky. I love electronic dance music, EDM, and my attempt to try and do an EDM song / R&B contemporary jazz it came out in The Way You Move. I the label didn't know what direction I was going in when I put the song on, but I like the song. I like The Way You Move. It's just. But you know what? I think we can leave them with some Out the Box, because Out the Box features my man, Mr. Skinny Hightower, who's a great producer, great pianist, keyboardist, and he and I are working together on some new stuff. But he's got that Joe sample vibe, and this song has kind of that deep vibe. It's a song that I originally written by my man named Mr. Dana Davis. Who's a great producer as well. But we changed up the melody a little bit, and we came out with Out the Box, because it's not in a box, but it's in the grooves, in the pocket. So yeah, I think we can leave with some Out the Box.
Well, here is Out the Box. Lynn, you stay in your seat. I will ask you any words of encouragement from you. The fans will be wanting to hear from you on that part. So I'll be right back. Phone lines are still open, everyone. Here is Out the Box. Out the Box. We're coming to an end of our showcase here tonight with Lin Rountree, everyone. All right, Lin, give us some advice. Any words of encouragement to those suffering in the world today? Or rather,
Yeah.
give some advice to any musicians want to enter into the music industry.
Well, you said it right, suffering the world, because being a musician is now suffering.
Okay,
You know, yeah, you know, my recurring theme throughout the whole evening has been just, you know, to have a sense of fortitude in what you're doing, and you know, this is not, you know, you see all of the you know, American Idols and all of the, you know, get discovered quick shows, and hey, I can sing, so I'm gonna have a record deal tomorrow. That's not the real world. Most people don't. That doesn't happen to most people. Most people have to put in the work. They have to put in the time, and for most people, you have to have a strong backbone. You got to really persevere. So you know, you have to expect that. You have to almost anticipate that you're going to get a million no's before you get the first yes, and then when you get the first yes, you have to get another 1,000 no's, and you get another yes, and you get another 100 no's, and that's how the music business is. And you know, 90, 80 no's, 70. Finally, when you get to the number one, then everything is yes, 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 yes. But you have to go through all of these no's, and you have to circumvent all of these politics and roadblocks and life challenges in order to make it. But those who stand the test of time, those who keep doing what they can do, and the best thing I've been told is, look, sometimes you can't even worry about all the peripheral things that go on in and around the music industry, things that oftentimes you can't control. You know, perfect the things you can control. And I've seen a lot of people worry about all the wrong stuff that they can't control, and they shortchange things that they can control, like the quality of your music. You know, you can make quality music. Listen to, you know, you don't have to be a copycat, but at least listen to the sound. And just like my man Rod was saying, the texture of the music out there, and try to at least replicate that feeling and that vibe. You know, and if you can't do that, then you can't complain that people aren't listening or taking notice of your music, because it doesn't sound polished, it doesn't sound, you know, professional. And, you know, practice your craft. You know, you're always striving to get better, to being a trumpet player, being a sax player, being a keyboardist, being a producer. You always strive to better yourself. So, you know, take classes, you know, do tutorials, you know, do improvement studies, you know, study with people, you know, soak up all the knowledge that you can about your craft. These are things that you can control. You can control the way you look. You can control the music you put out. You can control all your marketing materials. You can control your social media activity. There are books out there on how to do all of this stuff. You can understand the music business. You can read books, and it will take you top to bottom through the music business. So, you know, once you're able to concentrate and focus on that, then everything else will fall into place. And at the end of the day, you know, once you can control what you can control, you know, then it's out there. As far as I leave it in God's hands, you know, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, then eventually, you know, things are going to happen. And that's, you know, it's easy to say, it's tough to do, because when you're in those tough moments, those dark places, it can be a challenge to stay positive. But you eventually have to get out of that self-defeatedness and just continue to push forward and push through with what you believe in.
Right. Wow. That is awesome, Lin. Thank you for that. Wow. I'm glad I recorded this show with you.
Good.
But wow, that's awesome. Thank you for that awesome words of encouragement and advice. Y'all heard it from Lin Rountree, everyone. And I want to thank you again, Lin, for coming on my platform. You're always welcome to come back. I will follow you for life. I got that album. I will encourage others to get it, to listen in with it with me. And you're welcome to come back on your new music projects. And if anyone had missed the show tonight, that same link, pass it, copy and paste it to other folks that missed it. They can listen in on our conversation. And I want to thank you. You have a blessed evening, Lin. I know you got bunches and bunches of things to do. And keep in touch with me.
All right. Likewise. Thank you so much for giving us the platform to be able to share our music with your listeners and your people. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And also, Lynn, can you go ahead and give your website information again, please, and the social sites we can all follow you up on? Go ahead.
Yep. Just Lin Rountree, Lin Rountree Music on Facebook, Lin Rountree on Facebook on the Facebook page, Lin Rountree on my Facebook profile. That's LIN Rountree with no D, ROUNTREE. The same with my website, linrountreemusic.com. Instagram, IG at Lin Rountree. Everything's real consistent, Lin Rountree. And when in doubt, just throw me in Google, and everything else will come up, and you can follow me that way. But like I said, I'd like to, be able to connect with each and every one of you guys.
All right, and thank you. And this show will be presented on Apple Podcasts, any outlet podcasts all over the internet and other networks. You'll be able to listen to this show. I want to thank you again, Lynn, and you have a blessed evening. I will play The Way You Move by Lin Rountree. You have a blessed evening. And stay tuned, everyone. I got some more information. This is The Way You Move